Okay, it's nice to find yourself in a strange place at kind of the right time, right, Coco? So right behind us today is October 30th, 2023, and with any luck, we'll get this posted by Halloween. The place we are, that house right there, is the house of Niccolo Machiavelli, who it turns out really has had a bad rap. They talk about things being Machiavellian, being like cunning and ruthless and very nasty in every way. But, excuse my voice, there was a soccer match last night and home team won 3-1 and we partied afterwards. I'm a little hoarse. But, yeah, Machiavelli is a really interesting sort of a person. His view of history and what he had been through around 1500. This is where he retired. It's not where he was born. He retired after being tortured and excommunicated and kicked out of power in Florence, which is only about 4 or 5 miles north of us. He was, influential with the Medici at the height of, the birthplace of the Renaissance. So I found him to be a pretty interesting character, and visiting his house here is part of that. Now it's very okay. Let's pause right here, right, Coco? Sure. You don't care about no Machiavelli, do you? Do you? Maybe you do. So let's take a little walk around Machiavelli's house. Now, obviously, this is a famous place, and for interesting reasons. But it's been I don't know if it's privately owned or not, but there is a really nice little winery here right in the back. We've got a nice huge tasting table. It's Fratelli Saracenti. And just pretty little vineyards here off the balcony. And that's not Florence, it's the other direction, but you get the idea. If you can see, maybe out here on this hilltop, white spot, that's about how far we are from Florence. So Machiavelli retired here in, quote, relative poverty. He owned this place, and it's pretty modest by the standards of the splendor of the Medici in Florence that he was used to. I don't know if he was on court or not. I'm going to have to go back and look that back up, exactly what his position was. But he came here, and this is where he started to outline the prince, which is what he is most famous for, and sadly maligned for. People didn't really interpret the prince correctly. It was his... this is an original building as well, apparently. So it was Machiavelli's attempt not to tell rulers how to be nasty and hold power by any means. Oh, nice lime tree. You know, people think it was like a recipe for being a nasty ruler, but wasn't at all. He wanted to secure power for a Medici that was going to be reappointed by the Pope to take over in Florence again. That last Medici didn't last very long, but apparently Machiavelli was just trying to get a seat at the table, and that's why he wrote The Prince. The Prince was recognized that some leaders just did not deserve to lead, and he did outline various ways that people held power by very poor means. Coco, what's your story? And he thought that the Medici that succeeded him, that succeeded the interim Medici, the post-Medici people in power, was decent. He thought he was fairly decent, and he wanted him to be able to get power and hold it in a as decent manner was possible, given that in that time period, this is about 1500 AD. What is that black spot up in the corner of that field? That doesn't belong there. I think we got some wildlife up there. Possibly Cingale. I don't know. In any case, where was I? Yeah, this was a wicked time. This is the time 1500. This is right after the discovery of America by Columbus. But here what was going on was continuous infighting and deviousness to try to make alliances and to take power. And a lot of the little princes that were, these petty princes, were really afraid of a couple of, there was a duke from Bologna who was very nasty, and a lot of alliances were going on there and scheming and warring to try to take over and keep him from getting too much power. And they would, try to take over each other's castles, and in that process, there's a lot of discomfort for humanity. Little people suffered. So, really in a bigger context, Machiavelli was trying for stability because that's really the root of prosperity. And you're not wasting your time destroying each other's infrastructure and having to waste time rebuilding things and to rebuild armies and to rebuild populations. So if you're going to be productive, you need to have peace. And, that's not changed. But really, that's what his recipes were all about. It was about getting power, using it justly, and holding it in such a way that the various petty tyrants were not able to, scheme together and marshal the notion that they might be able to take over. So let's go ahead and get into trouble. So, not such an old wine press. Also, not such an old wine press. But they don't do these things this way anymore. This is beautiful place. So tonight, Coco. Tonight we go to Scandici to our favorite restaurant in the whole wide world, New Mexico, St. Anthony. How about that, Coco? Yeah, maybe you'll get a little bit of beef, a little manzo. Yeah. Coco is on tour here and has a couple new best friends. Su nuova amici. Sì. Sì. Grazie. Prego. Okay, so this is across the street from Machiavelli's retirement home. Scusi. Oh, it's okay. That's it. And there's a museum here. And I think it's right up there in that courtyard. But here we have a very nice old stone wall. And the street's not as narrow as one would expect here. So let's follow your new friends, Coco. Albergaccio Machiavelli. Very interesting. Maybe, wait a minute. That's his house. So, and I don't know exactly how much of it was here. So he retired in, quote, relative poverty, whatever that means. Still a decent sized house. And this is across the street Albergaccio Machievelli, 64A Via Scopetti. Okay. Okay. Locali storici d'Italia. Historical places of Italy. Oh, okay. Okay, come on, Coco. Let's go back in here and see. Fratelli Sarcieni. Sarcieni. Oh, this is this is part of the winery. So, and her new best friends, Coco. So here's a nice little unpaved street that's never been paved. And we have the possibility here that we're walking on the road, or we drove in on the road on which Machiavelli retreated after torture and after his loss of influence when the Medici were kicked out. They brought us the Renaissance. They were dispatched with, but the family wasn't dead yet. There was one more in the wings with influence with the Pope and the Papal States, the power of the Papal States, and Machiavelli wrote the prince to try to gain favor and get back in court. Sadly, his book, which is, I'm sure, more famous than any of the other gifts that were given to basically kiss ass and impress the Medici prince, his book was the only one that's remembered. And very, very sad that he's remembered as such an evil demon. And so maybe Halloween is not the best time to... okay, here we go. There's the house across the street. Maybe Halloween's not the best time to be trying to correct his legacy. Oh, let's go up here, Coco. A couple vines. Yeah, the grapes are all in, of course. It's October 30th. It's a fall day here. Breezy. We're on top of the hill. Oh, what a wonderful little place here to come up and have a glass of wine. Fantastic. Okay, note to self. Okay, this is the well across the street from the house by the museum / winery. Still don't have that quite figured out. Let's just go inside and ask Coco. Okay, Coco, so this is the door to the museum. Okay, here we go, Coco. Okay, Coco. We are in Niccolo Machiavelli's... Oh, look at, there's a retirement home. Buongiorno to the camera. And it's open. They told me it was open. Who is this? Antonio. Okay. Well, it's not Machiavelli, but we'll have to look this name up. Sounds familiar. I might have tripped across that. No. Original furnishings, doubtful. But the whole thing is now owned by... But who knows? That would be, if it is, it's a... Could that be a 500-year-old table? And chairs? Possibly. So yeah, if this is retiring in poverty, okay, I'll take some of that. Look at these doors. We need a little light. Oh, here. Il Principe. That's the one. They've got here a writing quill and candle staged here. Privato. Fireplace. A lot of arrows on that coat of arms. So across, oh, here we go. Here's a chest. Niccolo Machievelli. Oh, gonna have to try to take a picture of this. Okay. Antonio Serristori, Seristori. Serristori. 1659. It's way after the period we're interested in here. Maybe he owned the house next. Okay, so when we come in the front door off the street, we come here to a little door and off to the great room, and beyond that is the office. And beyond that might be a bedroom. It's labeled private, so now there's a door, a closet or something here, passageway. I doubt if it's a closet. Coco. And here, look here, Coco, let's go down here. Oh, we've got some steps going down. Oh, to what? I can't see what's in here behind this little window. Gonna have to get our flashlight out on the way up. Oh, here's a storage room. Big vats. Rings from the ceiling. I wonder what those are. It had electricity at one time. Ooh. I'm sure this is bad. But possibly a wine storage room. I think those are oil urns, though. Maybe they were for brewing or fermenting. Okay, there's a little bit of light behind this door. It keeps going down. Ooh, we're in the cellars. Coco, heel. Coco, heel. Ciao. Oh, Coco, heel. Scusi. Okay, so this is the wine cellar. I think this is, wow, going to go back out under the street, because this is about at the front wall. So, whoa. So, very interesting smells here. Not bad. What's this? Whoa. It's a well. Oh, this is that well out back. Or no, across the street. Wherever. That's the well you took your picture in front of, Coco. So we're now definitely under the restaurant. Oh, this is fantastic. So you could go back and forth here without going onto the main street. And what do we have here? Some kind of ovens. A little bit more modern. Maybe this is, there's some kind of storage behind these. This is how you got product out of it. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, we look down here. That's that old road right up above there. Okay, Coco. We definitely found ourselves a legitimate medieval secret passage. How about that? Now, there's another part to this cellar. Wait, where was that? Yeah, I wonder what's behind these. Oh, those presses. Yeah, I can see a screw on top of them. So these look like wine presses, and these are to shovel out. Okay, this makes sense. So these are to shovel out what's left when you're done pressing. And this is where the wine came out. The juice before fermentation. I'm still guessing here. Okay, Coco, let's go back through this scary area. Oh, look here. Oh, it's under lock and key. Old bottles of wine. Pig. No? Let's take a picture of one of those. Okay, so we've got our pictures. Let's head back through the tunnel, across under the street, Coco. It's brick arch over stone walls. With a couple courses of brick here every, I don't know, not quite a meter. Oh yeah, this is our spot here, Coco. We're up here on the right was back into some other cellars. Now we're back under the street at this point. Okay. Coco. Or, yeah, there's our coat of arms again. There's how we came up the steps. I think. Okay, Coco, come on, heel. Cobblestones out here. Ten. This is some serious musty smells going on here. Don't think I want to see what's in some of these barrels. So 36 HL hectoliters. Okay. So they had the metric system. Coco. We knew that, didn't we? No, we won't forget. Yeah, this is a properly spooky place before Halloween. Now, let's see. Yeah, this is the back of the house, I guess, here. I've gotten disoriented. Uh-oh. We might not find our way out, Coco. Okay, I remember this little courtyard here. This is fantastic. Oh, this one's a little bit open there. It's just not. Oh, okay, so that's some kind of a fermentation chamber. Maybe a little bit more modern. Come on, Coco. Back up towards the street. And find those stairs. Wait a minute, we passed it. We want to go back this tunnel again. Come here, Coco. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is the front wall of the house. No, no, it's not the front wall of the house, is it? That's the front wall of the house. And this is our stairs. Okay, Coco, come on. Here we go. Yeah, past the oil room here. We called the oil room now. I've got to take my flashlight and look in here. It appears to be just a ventilation shaft. No, Coco, no. It's a bug. What kind of bug is that? Could have been a scorpion. What the hell what'd you do? Eat it. Coco. Okay. Thus concludes our tour of the museum, which is in Machievelli's house. Now, Coco, we're going onto the street here, so hold on here. Easy does it. Heel. Okay. All right. Fantastic. So we came back to cool it down a little bit, enjoy the view, look at the vineyards, and the courtyard here in the compound. I don't know if compound's the right word or not, but certainly, well, there's a couple olives somebody missed in the tree here. And these structures here, I think, are cooling towers to create ventilation from the cellars below, perhaps. You see these all over Italy. This is a pretty short one. It's only, 2 stories high. Some of these are 4, 5, 6 stories high. But that, I believe, is Machievelli's house. This is the museum here. And whether or not they're connected underground, I don't know. Yeah, so maybe this winery was a separate entity here, and they just put the Machievelli Museum in the winery. But the study, though, was where, Coco? Because I know we could see out over these vineyards. Come on, Coco. Coco, come. Oh, come on, set that chair back up. Leave things better than you found them. Okay. Yeah, so if you go out through the gates on the street and turn to the right, that's what takes you into the museum here. And there's a door here from the lower level out onto the patio. So, I'm pretty sure we didn't get over this far when we were underground, did we? Okay. So that's a representative of Machiavelli's little stage thing there of Machiavelli's desk. Who knows if it was the original desk or not. And let's continue with our tour down this way, Coco. Yeah, no. That's right. This is Machiavelli's house, not this complex down here. Yeah, right there, that corner. So that is where the study is staged. It might have been an actual study. And there was a fireplace in there. So let's look for a... Can't see a chimney. Fantastic place. Yeah, this almost looks like a residence. It's been kind of updated and modernized from the street. So, and the back of this has too. Only that little corner there's left original. Okay, so we're, what are we here? About, I think we have 4 or 5 kilometers to go to get to Scandici, which is a big suburb south of Florence. And even though today is a cloudy October 30th, you know, with fall, and the fall air is clearly here. They've gone through at least the first olive picking. The grapes have been in for a while, but it's a fantastic view here south of Florence on this road. And the thing that I like about this road is, well, it's a nice road. I'm sure it wasn't as nice back when Machievelli was kicked out. Oh, we just missed a turn, didn't we? Oh, no, we didn't. So this is the back way into Scandici, where Nuevo Mexico is. Fantastic restaurante. No, wait a minute. This is not right. Yeah, it is. Now, I certainly hope that we can keep our same view back here. I hate to go down these kinds of roads. I don't think Google Maps will take us too far off. This one, the problem with this is these olive groves. You can't see past these olive groves. But out beyond on the hills, it's just a villa country. This is definitely high value real estate south of Florence. This I can believe, this old stone wall here. Now they do have this paved, but you know, it's very difficult to tell what dates to when. Oh yeah, oh there's Il Duomo. Okay, now let's just stop here for a second. This is our first view of downtown Florence. So we're gonna, okay. Downtown Florence, but right there. Focus. Focus. That won't focus for me. Focus. No. Well, that's Il Duomo. That's where, of course, that's the touristy downtown there, which is touristy for a good reason. It's got the Uffizi Gallery there, and the bridge over to the Medici Palace, which in the Medici Gardens, very nice. Yeah, I don't like that Google Maps took me this way, because if we run into some opposing traffic, somebody's going to have to pull over to let somebody else through. But this is one of those villas up here on the hills with these ungodly views. Just olive country. Serious olive country. And it turns out, too, that where we were there is 12 kilometers from Scandici. you know, the Machievelli house, Machiavelli's retirement house. And let's see here. Can I go down this way? I think this is right. Yep. Anyway, the Machievelli retirement house, 12 miles, which is what? 12 kilometers, which is almost exactly 5 miles from downtown Scandici, which is only 2-3 kilometers from downtown Florence. I'm gonna have to check that 2 or 3 kilometers, but it's not very far from downtown. You grab the train there, and it's, it must be more 4 or 5, because it's a couple miles train ride from Scandici into Florence, which is a marvelous way to park in a nice, safe place and not have to do the Florence traffic. And then you jump on a train, and boom, you're at the station, which is, I don't know, what is it? Maybe 500 meters, I'm going to say, from downtown. So this really looks like we're just driving down into some kind of an access road here, but it's not. These are olive trees on both sides. And I'm going to have to cut the video out here and just double check my map, because I do have a little tiny bit of uncertainty. It's probably okay, but just to check. Yeah, we're only 2 minutes away. It says we're only 800 meters. So we're really coming down into, there. It's a wolf dog, Coco. It's a wolf dog. What is this? Stazione i due più ricci della terra di stati reali. What is it, a soccer field down in there? I think, who knows? So we've got it back to our nice road here. And this comes down the back way to our niece's Coco, who lives in Scandici. Old stone walls. Jeez. Oh, I know where we are. There's the Arno River. We're on the other side of this wall here. And we'll just get a little bit of video of the Arno. Not too impressive of a river, but it is what it is. And we have arrived at home base for tonight in Scandici. Right, Coco? Where are we going to park here? Okay, Coco, sit. Stay in one place here. So, we're in Scandici, and conclude this video, I guess. Maybe we'll go to the restaurant. Anyway, Coco, this is the Arno River. And ducks, and there's usually, you know, there's a fisherman over there. And across that bridge to the right is our restaurant, which we could walk to from here easily. And I don't remember, I'm gonna have to look this up, if Florence is this way, which I think is down the river. The wind is blowing it the wrong way here today. I think it flows from, I think that bridge is upstream. I can't even tell for sure now which way it is flowing. It looks like the wind is blowing it the wrong direction from what I think I remembered, but I don't know. You, Coco, you hungry? Ha fame. Ha un po fame. Oh yeah, your dinner's gonna be good tonight. Coco's. Hey, sit. Wait for Gianna. Sit, sweetie. Hey, I mean it. Serious now. Sit. Ah, finally. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, you found your ball, didn't you? Look at you. At the Scandici Tennis Club. You found a ball. Give it to me. Ready? Ready, Coco. Good girl. Buona ragazza. Oh. Come here. Give it to me. Come on. Hey, you. Give me that ball. Okay, this is Nuevo Mexico in Scandici. My favorite restaurant in the world. This is the appetizer. Okay, this is the seafood appetizer. And the squid and the octopus. Yes, this is why we're here. It's Scandici, very close to Florence. Only, I don't know, 5, 10, not even 10 kilometers, maybe 5, 6 kilometers out of downtown Florence. And Nuevo Mexico. It used to be a Mexican restaurant until Anthony bought them. Oh, perfetto. Just real quick, the baby octopus in the red sauce. This sauce has a taste. It's been cooked all day. It's wonderful. And the lighter oil and wine sauce here for the white fishes is cooler. It's a cool salad. Fantastic. Okay, piatti seconde. Calamari on the grill, and that's tuna on the grill, and spinach. Bon appetit. And to finish with a little dolce. It's a chocolate ice cream.
Si beve ghiaccio la gianna. Questo liquore si beve
Oh,
ghiaccio.
con ghiaccio.
No,
Sì,
con ghiaccio.
non con ghiaccio.
Nel
Sì,
frigorifero.
no, nel ghiaccio.
Cold, nel ghiaccio.
Nel ghiaccio.
Capisco.